Imagine sitting down to dinner and enjoying a delicious spoonful of plastic. Ridiculous, right? But here's the shocking truth. As new research shows, the average person now ingests up to a credit card's worth of plastic every single week. From the food you eat, the water you drink, the air you breathe, and even the dust in your home, these microscopic invaders are called microplastics. And they're not just polluting our planet, they're inside our body right now, potentially disrupting our hormones, aging your cells, and even affecting your brain. Let's start with what we're dealing with. Microplastics are tiny plastic particles less than 5 millimeters wide. That's smaller than a grain of rice. Nanoplastics are even tinier, so small that they can actually enter your individual cells. These particles are now found everywhere on Earth, in our oceans, our soil, food supply, but more alarmingly, they've been detected inside the human body. Scientists have found microplastics in human blood, lungs, liver, kidneys, the placenta of pregnant women, and most recently, even in our brain tissue. And here's what's truly concerning: we're only beginning to understand the full scope of the health effects. What researchers are uncovering is deeply troubling, from hormone disruption to inflammation, accelerated aging, and even cognitive decline. But here's the good news: you have more control over this than you think. Today, I'm going to show you exactly where these plastic particles are hiding in your daily life, how they're affecting your health, and most importantly, the simple, effective steps you can take to protect yourself and your family. Let's start with the most obvious culprit, but also some surprising sources you probably never even thought about. Plastic water bottles are one of the worst offenders. A simple liter can contain hundreds of thousands of microplastic particles, but even if you avoid bottled water completely, you're still not in the clear. Take seafood, for example. Shellfish, like shrimp and oysters, foods we eat for health benefits, right? Act like tiny plastic vacuum cleaners in polluted waters. When you eat them, you're also eating the plastic that they've absorbed. Even basic ingredients like salt and sugar aren't immune. Ocean harvested salt contains plastic particles from polluted seawater, while refined sugar often contains plastic during contacts plastic during processing and packaging. So here's one that actually will shock you. These premium pyramid tea bags or silky looking tea sachets, many are actually made of plastic. When steeped in hot water, guess what? They release billions of particles into your cup. Even some organic teas still use these plastic tea bags. And virtually any food wrapped or food stored in plastic, even organic food, is vulnerable to contamination, especially when heated. This includes everything from prepackaged salads to frozen meals. Now, let's talk about tap water. Many people think a basic water filter is enough for protection, but the truth is, most common filters aren't equipped to remove microplastics. Studies show tap water in many cities contains particles from old pipes and environmental runoff. But here's the big kicker: bottled water actually contains twice as many microplastics as tap water typically. Your kitchen could be a major source of daily exposure. Nonstick cookware like Teflon can release millions of micro and nanoplastic particles when scratched or overheated. New research actually shows that even brand new nonstick pans leak toxic particles into every meal. So, and also what you wear matters too. Synthetic fabrics like polyester, spandex, and nylon shed microfibers every time that they're washed. One load of laundry can release hundreds of thousands of plastic fibers into the water system. Even your beauty routine could be exposing you. Many lipsticks, foundations, and moisturizers, and even anti aging creams contain plastic particles for texture and spreadability. These enter your body through the skin or your mouth. And here's something that many people don't even consider: thermal paper receipts are coated with BPA or BPS, which absorb directly through your skin. When you handle receipts and then touch your mouth or food, you create direct exposure out. So now you know where these plastics are. Let's talk about why this matters for your health. These aren't just passive particles floating harmlessly through your body. Once inside, microplastics can travel through your bloodstream, embed in your organs, and even cross the blood-brain barrier and alter how your cells function. One of the most alarming discoveries is that microplastics have been found in human brain tissue. Recent research found that people with dementia had 3 to 5 times higher concentrations of microplastics in their brains compared to those without cognitive impairment. These particles trigger chronic inflammation throughout your body too. Your immune system detects them as foreign invaders, as it should, and mounts a response that never turns off. Over time, this leads to free radical damage, accelerated aging, and contributes to nearly every single chronic disease, heart, cancer, diabetes, and all of the autoimmune issues. Microplastics also, this is a big one, disrupt your hormones, especially estrogen and thyroid hormones. This is particularly concerning for women over 40 who may experience worsened hot flashes, irregular cycles, weight gain, stubborn fat, fatigue, and mood swings. Your gut health takes a hit too. Remember, all health begins in the gut. Microplastics alter your gut microbiome, reducing your beneficial good bacteria, damaging your intestinal lining, and triggering inflammation that can lead to leaky gut syndrome. So, what's the bottom line? These particles are accelerating your aging, disrupting your hormones, damaging your cells, and quietly raising your risk of the most feared chronic diseases. But here's the empowering truth: you are not powerless against them. Now, let's talk solutions. Enough of this fear mongering. First, upgrade your water. Invest in a high quality filter that specifically removes microplastics. Look for reverse osmosis, ultrafiltration, or nanofiltration systems. Try to ditch those plastic water bottles completely and drink from glass, stainless steel, and copper containers. Transform your kitchen by replacing scratch or aging nonstick cookware. Choose cast iron, ceramic coated, or stainless steel options instead. Store your leftovers in glass containers and never heat food in plastic, especially in the microwave. When shopping, choose fresh, unpackaged produce whenever possible. Bring your own reusable produce bags and store bulk goods in glass jars instead of plastic containers. Revamp that beauty routine by reading ingredient labels carefully. Avoid products containing polyethylene, acrylates, nylon, and carbo mirrors. Choose USDA certified organic skincare whenever possible. This seal ensures no synthetic polymers or hidden toxins. Choose natural fabrics like organic cotton, linen, bamboo, and wool over synthetic materials. When you do wash those synthetic clothes, use a microfiber filter or laundry ball to catch plastic fibers and line dry when possible to reduce airborne particles. Be mindful of those small daily habits. Politely decline thermal paper receipts when possible, and always wash your hands after handling receipts or plastic packaging. Support your body's natural detox pathways with fiber rich foods like flax seeds and chia seeds, which help bind and eliminate toxins. Load up on those antioxidant rich foods like berries, broccoli, green tea, and spices like turmeric and cinnamon to combat that free radical damage. And of course, stay hydrated with clean water. Move your body daily to stimulate lymphatic flow, and sweat regularly through exercise or sauna use to help excrete toxins through your skin. Here's the truth. While microplastics seem to be everywhere, you are absolutely not powerless. With just a few small, smart changes, you can dramatically reduce your exposure and give your body the breathing room it needs to detox, repair, and thrive. You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Start with just one area. Maybe your water is a good place to start, or your cookware, or your skincare routine. Each change you make is a powerful step towards protecting your health for years to come. Remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Same goes for trying to lose weight and get healthy and all those good things. Every plastic particle you avoid is one less toxin your body has to deal with. You have the power to protect yourself and your family. The question is, which change will you make first? Take action today. Your future self will thank you.